How do we do this? Uh-huh. Whoo! Okie dokie. Welcome to Skits News, episode 3. This is the besto place to get interesting news stories, things that are going on around in the world that might be of interest, and more. How it is, how we be. My name is Skits. You're watching Skits News. And as we always say in our intro, no matter where it is that you are in this beautiful planet called Earth, I hope that you are in your happy and safe place. All right? We're both human beings, you and I. I don't care where you're watching from. I don't care what country you're in, what's your religion, what's your political affiliation. You deserve to be in your happy and safe place. That being said, we've got a series of interesting stories for today. I think we have a total of 5 stories, if I am not mistaken. And I have them all right here in my Opera GX tabs. And let's see what's going on today. I think the not the most important story, but certainly one story that I think has the interest of many, many people around the world is this exactly which you are reading here. According to AP News, we can see that Donald Trump wins the U.S. presidency election. So I think in 2025, Donald Trump will begin his second term as an American president. And we can read here, Donald Trump has been elected the 47th president of the United States, an extraordinary comeback for a former president who refused to accept defeat 4 years ago, sparked a violent insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, and was also convicted of felony charges, and survived 2 assassination attempts. That is absolutely insane. Well, I am not North American or a citizen or member of the United States of America. And I am really not a very enthusiastic political person. But I know a lot of people are. And by the looks of it, judging by these results, it seems, I think the Democrats made it seem, or the news cycle made it seem, that this was a very even and tight race. And by these numbers, it certainly doesn't look like it. 277 against 224, and you have to get 272 win. And there are no categories in which Kamala Harris won. On the Senate, 52-42 for the Republicans, or for Trump. On the House, 189 to 180. This seems to be the closest one. House. And governor-wise, Again, 27 to 23. It looks pretty close, but not closer than 180 to 199. So congratulations, I guess, Donald Trump. And I hope the United States of America is a better country under your leadership. That's what we can pray and aspire to or for. So we're going to clap it up. Oh, sorry. Congratulations, Donald Trump, on winning the 47th U.S. presidency elections. Now, moving on to a story that I really enjoy and like. T1 or SKT Telecom, I believe, or yeah, T1. The League of Legends team that FAKER has always been a part of, this man right here, wins the 5th League of Legends World Championship. And as a T1 fan, I'm going to clap. And as a FAKER fan, I'm also going to clap. We definitely support FAKER and T1. Their roster has not changed since last year or 2 years ago. And the current roster consists of Keria playing support, Gumayusi playing ADC. Now, owner, let's see. I am not familiar. Liquipedia, League of Legends, T1. I'm not familiar what owner. Here we go. Zeus as a top laner and owner as the jungler. All right. They have been playing together, all these 5 members, approximately since 2020. A very solid roster, in my opinion. They lost Worlds 2022. They got second place. They won last year's Worlds, and now they win it back-to-back 2 years in a row. We're going to clap. We're going to clap for T1. We're going to clap for FAKER and the rest of the boys. Very happy to see them win. I wish I would have bet $3 million in this match. I would have been a trigillionaire by now. But unfortunately, I'm not a person too interested in gambling, or I'm not too interested in the realm of betting. But I should have. I would have also won a lot of money betting for Jake Paul in his boxing matches. I would have maybe lost money when Jake Paul lost against Tommy Fury. But we would have certainly made a lot of money in any other fight of his. Because I think Tommy Fury is the only opponent where Jake Paul has lost a boxing match. I know we're not talking about Jake Paul today, but clap for the man as well. We're certainly Jake Paulers here on this YouTube channel. Clap for Jake Paul and clap for T1, FAKER, and the rest of the team. Very happy. Let's see if they can win Worlds next year. That would be very interesting. I don't think they're seeded right now. I think every team has to go through a certain process and play in their respective regional leagues to qualify for Worlds. And I understand that T1 qualified as the last seed in the region. And they literally eliminated every LPL team who a lot of people thought they were either going to win Worlds or they were the most dominant teams this year in League of Legends. You know, in MSI and in their regional tournaments, blah, 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 blah. So we're very happy. FAKER won. Gumayusi won. Keria won. Owner won. And who's the Zeus? I always freaking forget. Zeus. Congratulations to the boys. Congratulations to the squad. Now, in sad anime news, oh Lord, Emmy award winning art director Shigemi Ikeda dies. And he's worked in titles or works such as My Hero Academia, Overlord Gundam Seed Gundam Seed, Afro Samurai, and Gantz, among other works. So let's read briefly what this has to say. So Studio Gonzo, a very popular anime studio, confirmed on October 26th that art director Shigemi Ikeda died on October 13th. He was 69 years old. Ikeda's family posted an announcement on his ex-Twitter account on October 26th about his death. So, wow, this happened relatively a while back. Noting that his funeral would be for close family members only. Ikeda won an Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation, a Primetime Emmy Award in 2009 for his work as an art director on Spike TV and Gonzo's Afro Samurai Resurrection television film. Ikeda's prolific career includes credits as an art director on the first Afro Samurai anime series, Bastard, Bokurano, Gantz, Gasaraki, Inuyasha, Library War, Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack, Mobile Suit Gundam ZZ, and many later Gundam projects, including Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Origin, Mobile Suit Gundam UC, and the recent Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom film, Phantom the Animation, Planets, Starship Troopers, Macross Delta, Fantasista Doll, Boogie Bop, and others. All 7 seasons of the My Hero Academia anime. Sheesh. All 4 seasons and films of the Overlord anime. The first 2 seasons of the One Punch Man anime. My teen romantic comedy Snafu. Both seasons of The Promised Neverland. Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, Infinite Revious, Bubblegum Crisis, Tokyo 2040, Bubblegum Crisis, and many more. Ikeda was also the representative of the background art studio Atelier Musa, which he founded in August 1986. Sheesh. And the source, Gonzo's and X's Twitter account, an English X Twitter account, Shigemi Ikeda's X Twitter account via my anime list. Wow. Rest in peace to the man. For some reason, I am also thinking of that this year we also lost an incredible human being, the creator and responsible for the beloved and critically acclaimed Dragon Ball Z. The name of said man is Akira Toriyama. Yikes. R.I.P. and R.I.P. to Mr. Shigemi Ikeda. They might be physically gone from this earth, but fortunately for us, their incredible works of art, be it in the form of manga or anime, they will forever be here and continue to inspire the youth and any person who becomes a fan along the way. So once again, R.I.P. to art director Shigemi Ikeda, and R.I.P. to Mr. Akira Toriyama as well. Now, on the next article, we have a very interesting story. It reads, Nintendo Switch's successor will be backwards compatible with Switch games. Thank you, Nintendo, for thinking about us and being able to port old Switch games in the newer version of the console. All right. It also reads, Successor console also supports Switch Online subscriptions. Pretty brutal. Let's read. Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa revealed with a post on the official Nintendo X, formerly Twitter account, on Tuesday that the games for the Nintendo Switch system will remain playable on the Switch's planned successor. Furukawa added that the Switch Online subscription service will also be available on the successor console. Nintendo will announce the successor to the Switch console within the company's current fiscal year, which ends on March 31st, 2025. Brazilian journalist Pedro Henrique Luti Lipe reported earlier this year in February that the Switch successor will launch in early 2025. After the report, Video Games Chronicle, or VGC, Eurogamer, and Bloomberg also cited sources who corroborated that report. Bloomberg said that a Nintendo spokesperson said the company has nothing to comment on. BNN Bloomberg had reported in January that according to analyst Hiroshi Hayase from the technology research and advisory group Omdia, Nintendo would launch a new game console this year with an 8-inch LCD screen. Hayase said at the time that the new device would be responsible for a doubling in shipments of amusement displays this year. According to Bloomberg, Sharp stated in May 2023 it was supplying LCD panels to and was working closely with a maker of an upcoming console. The Game Developers Conference, GDC, released the results of its 12th annual State of the Game Industry Survey in January, which surveyed more than 3,000 game developers about their work and about the industry. In the survey, 8% of developers stated they are developing for the successor to the Nintendo Switch, and 32% said the successor is the platform that most interests them right now. Nintendo launched the Switch console in March 2017 and has sold 141.32 million units as of May 7th earlier this year. The Switch surpassed Sony's PlayStation 4 and Nintendo's Game Boy Color as the third best-selling console of all time as of the end of 2022. It now stands behind only the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo DS. Sources: Nintendo's official X or Twitter account via Gematsu. Good news. I think this is a very intelligent and smart move on behalf of Nintendo's part. I cannot imagine what future console they will release, because with every passing year and the evolution of gaming consoles as a whole, you always get in succession, or maybe not always, but most of the time, you get a more insane version of the previous console with better graphics, better performance, better quality of life, etc., etc. So, as a Nintendo player myself, having owned consoles as ancient as the Super Nintendo or SNES, I know there used to be more ancient or older consoles than the SNES, but the SNES is relatively old as hell too. So I've had the Super Nintendo, I've had the Nintendo 64, I never had a GameCube. I bought the DS, I think, and I forget what the name of the Nintendo is. Hello, Mr. Paul J. Welcome to Skits News Episode 3. Glad to have you on board, sir. I forget the Nintendo Wii. Yes, I owned a Nintendo Wii. And I have a Nintendo Switch, the first version. I'm currently having a crisis right now. I hope that crisis is not overwhelming you, sir. I am also currently in a crisis. right now reading and delivering today's news. And that being said, well, yeah, let's see what the newer Nintendo console is like in the future. And let's hope to God it's affordable to the common man like myself. And that it also has incredible games. I'm talking or maybe alluding to Zelda, new Zelda games, new Super Mario games, new Pokemon games, etc., etc. It's because someone said Trump is racist. Well, I don't think Trump is racist. And you shouldn't really pay too much attention to what a person says regarding another person. I would just ignore that person. All right? Don't pay attention to a bad person. And I am a black American. Okay. Well, just stay strong, my G. And like I said, it's the best piece of advice I can give you is to ignore these kinds of individuals and do not give them any more attention and do not give them any more of your time. That being said, the last stories of Skits News for today. Now, this isn't necessarily a article or a news that's happening in the world right now. It's happening right here in this YouTube channel and in this community. And I know we have an article or a post written in Spanish by myself. This was written by me. I will basically translate the title of this and then yap about what I'm planning to do. So, this reads right here in Spanish. Hola, mi gente. Soy profesor de inglés y quiero darle clases a ustedes gratuitamente de dicho idioma. Excuse me. Jesus. ¿Estarían interesados? Which translates to, hello, my peeps. I am an English teacher, and I want to give you guys free English classes of said language, English. Would you guys be interested? All right, let me explain myself, all right? If you get to watch this live stream, and if you also get to stumble across this video that we call a channel update, by now you should have realized if you were a subscriber of mine prior to at least last weekend, I had around 820 subscribers. Something like that. And in a blink of an eye, I now have 100 more subscribers, approximately 927. And they all came from said Reddit community, from my own country's Reddit community, r/Venezuela. And as a thank you gesture, and as a way to give back to my country's Reddit community, and as a way to support the people of my country who are supporting me as well, I have decided to give anybody in my Reddit community, r/Venezuela, this one right here, and I have also decided to give anybody in this community, in my YouTube community or in my YouTube channel community, a subscriber of mine, blee, 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 blah, 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 free English classes. How is this going to work out? Well, you can get in contact with me via my Discord server, which is right here. How do we do this? It is right here. You can click on this link and you will be taken to my Discord, my YouTube channel Discord. If you get to see this live stream, or if you will see this live stream in the future, you can get in contact with me via Discord, and or you can also get in contact with me on Reddit. And if you want to know my alias in Reddit, it is Cosmic Vaporeon. KOSMIKVAPOREON. That is my alias in Reddit. I belong to a number of communities, and I also moderate a few others. And every 2 months, I will be rotating a group of 8 individuals in which I teach each individual one-on-one. All right? So every 2 months, I will have 8 different students. We're going to, in theory or ideally, be seeing class for 2 months, once every week for 8 weeks. And the blocks will be 45 minutes to 1 hour long. You can have any mastery or proficiency in the English language. You can know absolutely nothing of the English language. You can be a beginner, an intermediate, an advanced, or even a native or conversational level English language speaker or practitioner. And we will work out something in the near future. I already have a block. I already have the first 8 students. So I am unavailable for these 2 months approximately. But every 2 months, I will be making a post in this Reddit or extending y'all an invitation if you want to learn the English language with me for free. Why for free? Because it's my way of giving back to the community. If all you guys had YouTube channels, I would gladly subscribe and like your content. But not everybody is a YouTuber like myself or an aspiring full-time YouTuber. But I know that there are a lot of people who either want to learn or study and improve and further their knowledge of the English language. And that is something that I can absolutely do for free and very happily too. I actually enjoy teaching English. And I've always had a very nice and amicable relationship with my students over the course of almost 17 years of teaching the English language. So if you are interested, let me know. You can write a comment in this video, in any YouTube video of mine. You can go to my Discord. You can contact me on Reddit. And like I said, I'm already full with 8 students these 2 months. But I will always be rotating them every 8 classes or every 2 months. And lastly, before I go, I also want to show you guys this incredible music video and this incredible new artist that I discovered, or that the YouTube algorithm recommended me. And his name is Itachi, like the amazing Naruto character. I believe he's Japanese. I don't understand anything that he's saying, really, except the few words that he speaks in English. But you know that in this YouTube channel, we love sharing good music, and we love putting my peeps into new music. Paul J says, well, our last hope is the legislative arm. I have absolutely no idea what that means. But I will conclude this segment of Skits News, Episode 3, with this wonderful, 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 wonderful music and video. All right. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. Perfect.
Itachi, can you make a beat from scratch?
始まりはインターネットオレンジ色の雲のフレンドアグレッシブかつとかってなんぼ会うことないはずのやつとセッションスピットマイシッキキンでバスに交わしてる木見えてないキッズ感覚で言うところ 6 you see 始まる高みのサウンス Oh shit yeah つまらねえ話乗りません Oh shit yeah 不確かなことばかりで Oh shit yeah 上辺だけのバカとフェイク Oh shitまとめて相手かかるぜテクテクと歩くほど余裕テルでも I'm dope 多くは語らずとも曲で分からせろ 24/7 think about this and あとは彼女のことも care それ以外はクリア各地にチェア仲間を言うコンタクト取らず互いをフィル堂々と街でキルコンタクトじゃなく裸眼で見よう一点を見つめてフローその先に楽屋をヒッターガスで上がってたまたどこかで俺に食らう空でもバックやって不安で暗い方でなわけねけど強くねから to the top and see what's there hitting like this 俺らは俺ら見とけよ口立たてるあんたらよ Now you know me 焦ってばっかじゃ息がつま You told me that I won't be hit but say I did it I admit it You think it's just a luck or what You're luck or what You think it's just a luck or what You're luck or what You told me that I won't be hit but say I did it I admit it 敵ならないとは見てて思うシーンは薄っぺらいから文句を言ってるだけでは No それも分かってる Yes I know 言葉と行動を伴うやつ以外はカス盤上の駒をまず動かすまあ今にわかるみんな勝ってるなんか違うこのまんま時は過ぎ去らない直面する A lot of the things 作り笑顔で相手する This めんどくさいことや嫌いたまには飲み込むけど Alright Cause it's life だし山あり谷ありまた Go up I believe だって信じるっきゃないじゃんない自信奮い立たし次のステージ俺らの新婦をデリバリーこの曲聴いてる今何時ステップ刻む足取り心も跳ねてる with this beat 足りないものを満たしたく耳 You told me that I won't be here but see I did it a minute You think it's just a luck or what You're luck or what You think it's just a luck or what A luck or what You told me that I won't be here but see I did it a minute
Bro, that is just amazing. If you want to go check him out, you can search him as Itachi and write down note. I think he is Japanese for sure. And wow, I mean, the instrumental of choice and just the delivery cadence, the flow, the vibes are just godly. 10 out of 10. Incredible, bro. And I would invite you to, if you want to, check out his YouTube channel and his music. If a person is capable of putting this out, in my eyes, he is very, very talented, and he has a lot of flavor and a lot of taste. Most definitely. So I would invite you to check out this man's music. Maybe you like it as much as I do. And with that being said, this is Skits News out. This is the third episode, I believe, of Skits News. I might be mistaken. Maybe it's the fourth. I will add it in the Skits News playlist after I'm done. Hopefully you found out about an interesting thing or two. And Like we always say in our intros and outros, I hope that you, regardless of where you are in this beautiful planet we call Earth, I hope that you are in your happy and safe place. That being said, this is Skits of Skits Land, and I'm out. And I will see you in the next YouTube live stream or in my next YouTube video. Peace.